the new campaign, Heart, the City Beneath. Oh. Yes, that kind of heart. Well, not that kind of heart, because this is a very strange heart that lives underground, gives off weird energy, and knows exactly what you want. That is why you are trying to delve into it.
I thought he was beatboxing. I thought we still were doing like a musical intro. I thought he'd just gone for...
Yeah, that's his
beatbox is it?
Beatbox to your...
My only domain.
Exactly.
It's the street.
So we are running the published adventure Dagger in the Heart, which is quite a cool sandboxy kind of campaign. So if you're going to run it yourself, then don't worry, you can still watch along. You won't probably get spoiled that much. But for now, we have a little situation to resolve, a little ratty situation that we found ourselves in the session 0. I think we see the sort of dimensional sort of scape that you saw and you travelled through last time, with weird things floating. You see giant cliff faces. You see a giant clock that you climbed through. You see a group of buildings with the roofs covered in gardens and, what was it, uninterested cats?
Yeah.
And we start to fly over this mountainous range, a bit like the introduction to Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers. You glide, helicopter shot over the top of New Zealand, over this mountain range. And much like in the Two Towers, we zoom in on a small opening in the rock. And as we go into the darkness, we start to hear the chittering and the noise. And we go into a cavern, which is kind of half nest, half throne room. Yes. And we see this swarm of hundreds of rats all climbing on each other, wrestling to get on top of each other. And we can see on top of this throne, they're all piling, and on top you can see this giant stone crown that they're all competing to hold aloft. And we see all of their weird rat courtiers and their prisoners and figures made of hay, like scarecrows standing around. And then we see an entranceway and we see 4 figures who have stumbled upon this on a quest to remove these rats from a pub cellar has led you to this cavern. And as all of the rats and their sort of joint intelligence start to scurry towards you to attack, who would like to go first?
Gashanda MacBell's attention is immediately drawn to this stone crown. This is like maddening and to a certain extent giving like group consciousness to like a hive of rats. That's the correct collective noun for rats, apparently. And he wants to know all there is to know about this artifact. But in terms of combat, like, I don't really know how to do that. But Russian MacBell is very, very impulsive, and he does have a blunderbuss. So he's saying one look at this crown. This is interesting. Yes, okay. Give it a try. Yes, okay. Run straight up and attempt to shoot big old blunderbuss right into the heart of the king of rats.
Nice. So roll to hit first. So do your dice pool, and then on a success we roll the d6 damage.
Sure. Sorry, I got that wrong. Ran the wrong way. Okay. All right. So my dice pool then is going to be 1 for doing the thing at all, and 1 for the relevant domain.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh very dear.
So that is highest number is a 3, which is a failure. So you fail, and you take stress. So let me see what the
It's
stress.
unfortunate.
It's unfortunate there.
Supplies?
I'm just having a look to see what the
On the examples, source of stress, supplies is firing a gun, using a rope to climb, blah blah blah.
So the delve is a D6. I'm just going to say D6. Stressorinos. It is 4.
Yikes.
So that's 4 stress. Let's say to your supplies.
I
then
do have 2 supplies protection.
Okay, so then you can
So I reduce it by that.
yes.
Or so that's a permanent thing, rather than like, those 2 are gone. But I just reduce the stress by that. Okay, cool. All right.
Nice.
I've lost 2 supplies.
Nice. And then for the failure of the roll, this means that the rats do manage to get to you and start nibbling on you with their horizon-rending teeth,
Oh God.
which is a T6. It's another 4. This will be on blood.
Okay, and again, this is same as supplies, same as anything. This is counting up, so that the amount of stress against that is increasing.
Yep.
Our supplies started. Itemized starting at 10. They don't. That is definitely not the
Everything
case.
starts 0.
Okay.
Yeah. So my supply stress is at 2, and my blood stress is now at 4.
Yeah. So I need to roll a D12 to see if you get a fallout at this stage. No, I rolled over the top, so you don't.
Oh, good.
All right. Who wants to go next? I'm just gonna. Oh, and Josh, I shared you in with the handouts. I've copied a few handy bits. And
Oh,
pieces.
silly me! I forgot to carry the 19.
Yeah, that's where I had the tags up before for the weapons thing.
Oh, okay. I said I hadn't shared you in yet.
I shall go. So, cutting a shadowy figure in the unlit area of the approach to the rat domain, Kael Emberlost steps forward, lights his spire black brazier, and says, "Brothers, our comrade is in danger. Step forward into the light with me and expose the lie of this reality." And charges in headfirst with his brazier. Now, this brazier has an unlit and a lit profile. It is my honest intention that it will only ever be used with the lit profile, for that is Kael Emberlost's penitence to bring light to the heart. However, that does mean that it's dangerous. So I do fully expect there to be some injuries on the way. So he runs in to help Goshan, swinging his brazier into the. Sorry, did we say swarm was inappropriate, or was it hive? Don't know what the sort of heart PC version is, but into the rat ball. So that will be a 2d10 action roll with his kill. Righto, that's a success with a consequence, is it? Sorry, with stress?
Yes, that's the yellow one.
Righto. Should we resolve at the end or on the way?
Let's do your damage first. Let's do your attack first.
So now if I just click this, what's it going to roll? Because it's a D8. I'm just going to roll a I'm just going to roll the d8. So it's d8 while lit. However, if it rolls maximum damage, Kael will take d6 damage back. So we're never really looking to max out, but it is fun.
Oh,
I'm just going to be scared of doing 8 now. A little, it winks at me. Right, so he does 5 damage as his lit brazier swings into the mob of rats.
Nice. All right, so as you swing your brazier, are you going to help your junk mage fellow, Goshan?
Yes.
Or are you going for an... Okay. So as you go swinging towards the swarm surrounding Goshan, the rat, you almost you can almost think that some of the rats' beady eyes see you coming and see your big brazier coming, and they sort of squeak an alarm. And then before you even notice, this kind of chest plate is carried along the swarm of rats and is held aloft. And your brazier goes bang into them, but then manages to clear away a whole bunch of rats, sending them sizzling. But they do have some protection against you.
Hell yeah.
So weird and so
What's that going to be then, eh?
So the stress is going to be... Oh, it is 6.
Oh, the big 6. What kind?
It's a bit disturbing.
Should we say mind or echo or something? Because I think echo is more like your morale. Isn't it?
I think mind makes sense. Are we carrying over our stress from the tester session?
Nah.
I think yes, but then we'll reset when the adventure starts proper.
All right. So what happens when I get to stress 10? What? I had 4 before.
Just out of interest, you understand. Just academically.
Yes. Let's have a look.
Let's find out.
Let's find out together. That's my first new question for my sheet. Let's see if...
I surely expect a major fallout to arrive on the back of this.
Yeah, so I need to roll...
So you need to roll an 11 or a 12 is what you need to roll.
Well, there you go. I've done it.
So no fallout.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, nice. But you
Although,
manage to...
major fallout could have been quite exciting, but we'll get there in time.
Yeah, I mean, let's not rush into things.
Yeah.
All right.
Session 1, you start suffering from delusion.
Right, go Soshar or Ambrosia.
Yes, so as the rats barrel on, Ambrosia-Quenches-Agony doesn't seem particularly fazed by the perils being inflicted upon the other 2 in the party, but she seems very concerned by these rats rushing at her. The 10 dozen bees swarming around her start buzzing with excitement and form in a kind of arcing, swirling sphere and line themselves up into a set of dangerous-looking points as they release and swarm at the oncoming swarm of rats. And it's swarm v swarm, guys. This is the shit. That's what we all pay to see. Pretty much. Rat buzz NATO. Yeah, it's happening. So he's released the swarm, which turns out a swarm of bees eager to defend you. So they are buzzing very, very happily.
Bees versus Rats, one of the less successful mobile titles.
So it's a kill D4 spread ranged, which is nice. So she's at a nice safe distance. What does spread do? Just affects many things, or?
It means if there's anyone near your target, they might take stress as well.
Oh shit!
But the swarm is pretty big, so you can just.
I was going to say, cool. So less useful, but still good, still range. And then what's nice, I have my major ability, Delirium Spike, which turns the stress inflicted from a D4 to a D6, which will be good when I get the hit. But let's do that first. I don't have a what should I call it? I don't have a skill in kill. I've got my D10 in occult. So I think it's just 1d10. Is that what you rolled?
2.
2, where's that?
2.
Oh, it was one base, and then
Yeah.
and 2 there. Yes, let's get the hit. Hopefully, here we go. I've completely forgot what you need to hit. Something over
A 6 is a success with a stress.
That's it. So she's one of these has to be something
6 or
good.
7, yeah.
That's it. Here we go. Oh, shit,
the first
son!
10. You didn't use a
Oh,
special
nice.
dice roller.
Nice. Oh, I like that. That's good.
So
The bees were very eager to protect me.
Yes, so you succeed dramatically. Increase outgoing stress dice by 1 step. So you got D8.
D8. That's a step test.
bees.
And then actually, what D8 bees? B8, they might say. And actually, with the when it gets to it, the delirium spike actually adds my mind stress then to the stress. It kind of takes the mind stress from Ambrosia and literally inflicts it on the target. So it'll clear one mind stress that I got last and turn that into damage to them, which is nice. So let's roll D8 and then I'll add +1 onto whatever that result is. And that'll be the stress that I inflict. Here we go. Now I roll a 1. Not bad. 6. That's 7. So that's 7.
Not bad.
7 stress on the and enemies just take stress. They don't take like mind or blood. They just have a stress pool. It's
It's
just
just,
generic.
they've got a
Great.
resistance number and you're just working away at that thing.
cool. Well, that is 7 stress, and I clear the mind stress. from my
Nice.
sheet.
That's very good indeed.
that's
Solid.
Buzzing. We're buzzing.
So you direct your bees towards another side of the swarm.
Yeah.
It's not fighting Kael and Goshen,
That's it.
and they just swarm these rats in it. There's stinging and there's biting and clawing and squealing and buzzing. But the swarm sort of directs most of it away from that area. Well, you kill quite a few, but then you can see the swarm reacting and kind of pulling away from the bees, which is my way
Not
of
the
telling
bees.
you. My way of which is my way of telling you that there's like a max damage you can do in one go because the swarm will basically like move apart to stop being killed so much.
Sure.
But you're doing good so far.
Nice.
So far, Soshar.
Yes.
Done it.
I mean, with that same look then that I just gave you for that pun, at Kael running in, Soshar will kind of step into the fray, still keeping very comfortable distance though. My job is not to keep you alive, just to clear the way. And he too will take a lovely pot shot with his rifle at the Rat King.
Nice.
So that is kill. So 2d10.
But I fit the Rat King and the rats with a swarm attack with the spread attack.
The Rat King are all the rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm aiming for the biggest one though.
They are the rats, and they are the king.
You pick out the biggest rat you
It's
can
rat.
find.
Well, I hit something,
You did.
which is a d8. And because this is piercing, any resistance, protection shite they have is ignored.
Okay.
Don't be a 1. Okay, that's good.
Oof. All right, nice. So what are you attacking with?
My Legrand, standard issue Legrand rifle. So it's a big boy rifle.
Nice.
Ooh.
Kind of hard to understand how that works better against swarms. But,
That's why I said I'm aiming particularly for like the biggest fuckers.
okay. The 5 big,
I mean, we
guys.
can describe it as like, I mean, there's nothing to say necessarily it's like a bolt action thing. So whilst I've done the thing, I can't like take multiple shots and blow rats up.
Well, it is piercing, so maybe you just aim it at the center mass of all the swarm and it just goes through like 10.
Through them. I like this.
Yeah.
It's an efficient rifle.
Yeah, nice. So you take aim at the big swarming ball, maybe the ones who are like trying to hold up the crown still, and then it all, like a bunch fall down dead. Right, nice.
Unfortunately, I assume I took some stress. So
Yes, you did take some stress. Let me roll that for you now. the big 2. Let's say goes on supplies.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
As you sort of, as the swarm is swarming towards you, you're just unloading shot after shot.
So I have a cheeky one to ask about then. I have the skill of kill count, and whenever I kill a person or a creature, I remove 1 stress from any resistance. Given I already had no stresses on anything, because obviously it's the first thing I'm rolling, do I get to knock 1 off this one, or do I have to wait till next time? Basically, what order do I get to apply my skill?
I think it's you do the thing, then you get stress, and then you can work on removing it.
Then I can work on bullshitting my way out of getting out of the 2 stress down to 1. I'll take that.
Calm down, Captain Pete. Right.
I mean, I've only got 1 thing. I've got no protections against anything, so I am royally screwed in the longer term.
Right, I'm going to roll D12, so if I get a 1, you're taking a fallout. Oh, I also roll a 2. You're lucky, wee man.
Glad I bullshitted down to a 1.
All right, so I'm going to act. Can I act? I think it's like Blades where I can't act. I think I can. Yeah. Let's see here.
Oh, I see.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So you've all been fighting these rats, and they're getting less and less. But the less there are, the more they're able to coordinate.
Oh.
And they all start coordinating onto the one who they're already wrapping up, Goshan.
I did not expect this.
Well, that goes shan't end well. You know what I mean?
So who would like to go? I think it's free initiative in this game, so anyone can go if they want to.
Well, if it's piling onto Goshan, we'll probably let him.
Yeah. Trouble is, I shot my wad. Is it keyword reference page? Does anyone know what one that is?
So it's in
I've got
the
notes.
Equipment tags.
Oh, it's in the handouts. Nice.
Yeah.
Just want to. Yeah, just want to a one shot. Yeah, it takes a very long. Once per situation. Yeah. All right. So no more blunderbussing is available.
To be fair, in Sharp, the guy with the blunderbuss, the big Irishman with the blunderbuss, he does only fire it once per battle.
Yeah.
And then he chucks it.
All right. So yeah, Goshan is like, oh, I did not think this through. And just kind of flails his arms around his head, trying to bash away as many as he possibly can. So it's 2d turn. It's significantly more successful than the shooting.
So roll me a d4. Is it piercing by chance you're flailing?
I don't think I have piercing hands.
Not yet.
Do not. Give it time. Zenith ability.
Yeah, that does not do any damage. For their protection is 2 as they wriggle around your body. You can't attack them very easily. I will roll for your stress.
Ooh.
It is a 5. Would you like this to be
I think
blood or mind?
I would like this to be mined, and I'd like it to be mined partly because I like to take mined, but also I would like it to be mined because it's very unsettling.
Yeah,
having a big crowd of rats like just kind of swarming around me. I'm trying to punch them, which should be easy because they're right there, and failing to punch them because they're too coordinated and they seem to wish to kill me.
And they're going up.
And I'm taking some blood damage already, so I feel like some mental damage there as well shouldn't go amiss.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So that's 5 mental damage.
5 is it?
Are you on 5 total?
I am on 5 total.
That is a minor fallout for you, sir.
Uh-oh.
Fallout.
Fallout to the fallout table.
Well, I suppose that's what happens. He was crazy once.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Locked him in a delve.
Crazy days.
Page 85 is the minor mind.
All right. So you can have clouded, creepy, collateral magic, fascination, figment, shaken, etc. Okay, so there's 8 of them.
1, 2, 3.
Is that
9?
No, there's 10 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. So roll d10. Oh, it's a 2. Creepy. You react in a strange way that weirds out your friends. Tell us how. Any friendly character who sees you do it marks D4 stress to mind immediately.
Oh no!
Well, you've been trying to save him from all of these rats, and now you're watching him. Like,
It's a good thing I don't count them as friends.
Now I'm watching. He's flailing around, and I'm like, he's there. Brother, I shall illuminate you. And he sees the light cast over him, and this little freak is licking the rats.
That's pretty much where I was going with it. Yeah.
These bee covered rats.
Like, initially started to have a wave of absolute terror and kind of powerlessness and disgust. And then, in a sort of like abuse victim kind of way, like he just kind of just kind of learns to love the rats. Right. And just kind of goes, That's like just taking pleasure in it.
Sure.
See a little rat tail tickle his nostril on his golden mask, so he can't taste. He can't feel it, but
Felt it.
lovely. All right, and then D4. Everyone roll a D4 to mark your own mind stress.
Yep.
Well, I think I'm going over 10.
I did look this up. It turns out the maximum really should be kind of 12, because at that point you're guaranteed a fallout.
Nice.
Well, let's say I'm at.
Obviously, that is me like speaking over Ollie, so it's like if Ollie disagrees, but like just looking online, it seems the consensus is the rulebook doesn't actually have a maximum in it, but if the maximum is 12, that's because you're guaranteed fallout at that point. Whether it's minor or major is a different story.
Is that 12 across just one tracker or across all of
Character
them?
sheets
Per track. Yeah. That's really weird, because there isn't anything that says there is a maximum in there.
Just gonna check the official character sheet. I'm pretty sure I counted 10.
Yeah, I just had a look at the back of the rulebook. It's 10.
Yeah. All right. 1 to add to my sheet.
10 makes sense to me then.
Yeah. Well, 1 to roll me for some fallout, mister.
All right.
Oh, I didn't roll my phone.
I think
The
it's
3 will-
academic, but I'll roll the d4 anyway, just to see how stressful he finds this, and it is very so.
Well, I rolled a 3.
Right, so that will in the end be a minor fallout then. Right.
Didn't you already take one
Fallout.
last time?
I was going to take one last time, and then we just sort of hand waved it away because we didn't think it was going to be relevant.
Right.
But I can't remember what it was going to be.
I like weird.
2, 3, 4, 5. Figment. Ongoing. You lose track of what's real and what's not. GM picks a minor fallout from a different resistance.
What?
And tells, and
Five
tells you
is
to have it.
fascination.
No, shit!
No, well, what is
I missed
Etheric
Etheric
Scourge?
Oh, I guess is that one? Well, because I guess that so it's only a D10 for Junk Mage. Everyone else is technically a 9 in there, so
Oh, there we go.
Figment still
well,
works.
So, GM, you... Okay, let's read this now. The GM picks a minor fallout from a different resistance and tells you that you have it.
Really good.
Until this fallout is removed, you're convinced you're suffering from the fallout, no matter what others tell you, and suffer from all appropriate effects. GM, it's up to you whether you inform the player that this is a delusion or not. Have fun!
It's up to you whether to inform the player that this is. Oh, okay. Oh, right. So I could have given you Figment, but told you it was described it as something else, I guess.
Maybe?
So maybe I should be picking these.
I think maybe you should be picking them because I think that's a fun. I think that fits.
Okay.
Like I'm sure
Well,
there's some we
for
can
me.
workshop, but like
The example
Oh,
of
yeah,
play
you're gonna-
does say that the GM decides that limping would be a suitable minor blood fallout and assigns it to Vic. This game really wants to
you'll have
punish
fun
Ollie.
dishing out fallouts though.
Can you learn all the fallouts?
1, 2, tactics. 3, Vegas.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I think in this instance, you would have just said, "You now suffer from this," whether it's real or not.
And you could lie.
Oh, actually, here's something that could be. Here's fun. I've got a shiny penny farthing. I'm thinking Siren Song. You cannot shake the thought of a particular place or person from your mind. If you do anything other than move towards it or remove obstacles in your path, the action becomes risky. Once you reach it, the feeling dissipates.
That's interesting as well because my character has a desire as part of his abilities to do risky things, for which he gains some benefit for doing them, but like it could be interesting.
All right, so I think you see in your mind these weird. I don't know why Goshan licking these rats made you think of this, but you get this prophetic vision. Let me just see. You see an elf man in this vision.
Elf man.
An elf man, and you see their half-covered face, and you see them their like mouth twitching, and their eye twitching, and they sort of you see their mouth moving like they're muttering something, but you can't hear what they're saying. And as the vision fades, it fades out, and you can see the barrel of a gun pointing straight at you.
Oh, gnarly.
And that is suddenly upon your mind, and you must
So
find
if you
this
do
person.
anything other than move towards it, it becomes risky. Hell yeah. Okay. Man, I love how immediately dark and weird it is. So I will add this to my sheet.
Nice. And we're still actually in a combat, so that was just Alex's turn. But you can clear your stress.
Bloody hell, you really had to go and roll that one, didn't you? Fallout minor. Well, I think following that, seeing this vision of the elf in the dark, perhaps now forgetting that his original purpose in this melee was to support Goshan, Kael becomes frenzied, wanting desperately, swinging his brazier with recklessness, trying to push through the rats to reach what he believes on the other side somewhere to be this harrowing gun barrel in the dark. So I must clear the way. I must find the way through. I must illuminate the man in the dark. And it will be another kill roll.
Hey-yo.
Oh, hey. No more stress for me on this roll. Oh, wait, sorry. Unless I now roll a d8. Which I think we're all hoping I do.
No.
It's a D10 because you got a crit.
Ooh. Okay, so I don't want to roll a d10, and yet I do. A 10, and yet I do. Oh, well, it's a thing. So, moving on. Anyway, no drama here, as you were, everyone. One thing I should just remind everyone of, because it's actually one thing that isn't on my sheet in here, is that the brazier when lit is also obscuring, which means that any allies who are nearby give and receive 1 less range damage as the billowing smoke from the brazier obscures him.
Okay.
Define nearby.
I shall not.
Talk to the GM there.
I think this cave is one zone when it comes to the smoke of a brazier. Or at least, you haven't described yourselves running around the cavern and splitting up, so you've all been fairly close together. But
Yeah.
I've kept my distance. I was not walking in the middle of the rats. I was standing with my ranged rifle, stood very much at the edge of this cavern.
I was
not
outside the
stepping
door.
into the swarm. Yeah. He does not want to be here. He is right by the exit.
The smoke is actually contained by the whirlwind.
Don't speak like that. You're saying so the whole cavern is full of smoke from this brazier.
I think you're all standing in a sort of a 5-meter radius of each other as you've come into this room and immediately started fighting. So
it's a very small cavern.
I think you're all standing fairly close together as you've all come in and have been swarmed by these rats. If you wish to move away, then you can say.
Well, if someone could say this huge problem at the start of the encounter, would be would be nice.
I'll get a battle map next time.
I love map. Don't make any problems with that. Well, if you want, you can remove one stress. You can remove 1 stress from my range attack I did on them then, if you want.
No, it's okay. We'll just remember it for
or whatever
time.
What was the penalty? I only said one.
It's
dice,
minus
surely.
1 incoming. Yeah, it's minus 1 incoming and outgoing damage. So it will also protect you as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's good. I mean, probably gets rat, but we'll do that.
I think you.
Well, probably not
anyway,
from rats. Don't think there's any arbalest rats unless. Well, maybe there could be. Who knows?
tiny little bows and arrows.
All right. So
they're going to be rats that are forming into big rats that are firing rats out of the crossbow.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Slingshot
that's
rats.
just
Like a little,
pretty standard stuff for the heart.
Standard.
It also brought a whole new meaning to neck oil. When I was thinking of this game, wouldn't want to come across neck oil in the heart, or indeed a beaver town.
Is that the next area?
You must find the beaver town.
Descend through the warren.
But it's B, special kind of
yeah.
beaver. There you go. They're really fucked up.
Right.
Bees.
Soshar or Ambrosia?
I mean, I'll do mine because mine's nice and easy.
Yeah.
I have designed Soshar for one purpose: to kill. He will continue to kill.
All right. I'm gonna say this is risky now because
Oh shit.
the rats are so
I
few.
don't like that.
They're now all amongst you, so you're having to really pick your targets.
Can I start spray and pray?
That's -1 dice, isn't it?
You
Remove the highest dice.
remove the highest. Yeah.
Why is that? Because they're amongst us.
Are you sure it is
among
though?
us.
Like, just spray and pray this. I don't like that. You bastard.
So if it wasn't risky, you would have got a 9, which is a success.
Yeah, thanks.
I hadn't seen
because
the
it's
roll
risky.
yet. Oh,
Jesus.
That is a 1.
Ooh.
So that means
that's a critical failure, isn't it, GM?
it's a critical
Sounds like it
failure.
is. Sounds like
You
it.
know what that is? That is a critical failure. That's not good, is it?
Roll that.
So that's double stress.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So that's
Double thingy was.
So that's 2d6. That's 9 stress.
Oh, life comes at you fast in the heart.
Where am I being punished?
Yeah, and I don't want to say blood because you were standing away.
Thanks. I'm happy it's not blood, I think.
Yeah.
Fortune because I'm having really shit luck at shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just go supplies again, but I feel like this is more that I'm just being a really shit shot and it's kind of fucking with me.
Let's see. What is the?
But I think this is me having not looked at the Fortune Fallout table. Oh, wait. just
Oh, no, it's too late
play
now.
with some fun. No. I have an ability that I'd like to call in now because it'd be really funny for me to do so. Soshar is not happy to be here. He's kind of come down here to follow Kael because that's his kind of orders. And at this moment, he is really particularly resenting Kael for this bullshit. So I'd like to call in my forced ability of collateral, which is once per session, allocate stress to the nearest friendly target instead of marking it to myself.
Ouch.
Who's the nearest friendly target?
I'd like to say Kael. Given we've not been very specific with the maps, I'd like to say I'm just a little bit more focused on him.
Oh no.
Kael is, of course, trying to forge his way through the rats
Yeah, I'd like to throw this
to the
his
other
way.
side. But for the thematic nature of it, I'm willing to accept that he might be the closest.
Let's go with this. So Charles moving closer, trying to keep up with you, still resented that he's basically here on your kind of orders.
Yeah. That works. That's cool. Wow, what a fantastic ability. That's going to create some moments when this keeps happening.
Yeah.
When I've just decided that 9, that is far too much for my liking. Someone else can deal with that today.
Oh man, hell yeah, that's so good.
All right. So is it the exact same stress, like the same?
Yep. Yeah. I just send it over that way instead.
Right.
All right. So I think fortune makes sense. So Kael, take 9 fortune stress, if you please.
I'd love nothing more.
And I'll roll for a fallout.
Okay, another minor then.
There is a
When
minor.
I looked at forced at first, I really thought, I'm never going to call that in. I'm never going to want to do that. And today already I've gone, no, fuck this. Fuck
Ridiculous.
this. Send
You've
it
met
that
Milo
way.
before, right? Like,
So this is interesting actually, because I forgot that the enemies have their own specific fallouts that you can take.
oh,
So the Rat King has a minor. Oh no, we said fortune, didn't we? Never mind.
oh no,
Never
go
mind.
on, do it.
Do it.
Sorry, but go on.
I'll
Do it. Do
Mike.
it. Do it if it's interesting.
I do it. I mean, it is going to be unlucky.
Just looking
for some.
at the Fallout one, you could really fuck me back with this one, depending on how nice Ollie feels to you.
This is called Edict.
Okay.
The Rat King speaks a command and you are unable to resist. You immediately perform the action to the best of your ability before you gain control of your body. And I think the Rat King tells you to kill
Yes!
Soshar.
Yes! This is amazing. Oh
Jeez.
god, this is so good.
Not the direction I
do you
thought
think-
you were going to screw me with, but yeah, let's go with it.
Do you think they will eventually become friends? Perhaps lovers.
If both of them get out of here, but doesn't
Well,
sound
well,
like
right.
both leaving.
Well, Ambrosia has her turn first. Or I don't know if you have a gender.
She does, yes. Just as a PC, I'm mortified by what's going on. Sorry, as a human, but as a character, Ambrosia is delighting in the absolute chaos of these two squelchy beings bashing each other. But she's very much got her mind set on these rats and desperate to finish them off. I use my range. I'd planned to be further back if I known that was a thing, but we're still going to say the rats are among all of us, even though we're perhaps was at a range distance previously. Is that we're still saying that's risky for everyone?
I think they're definitely in range of Kael and Goshan.
So if I was hanging back using my flying bees, it's still risky, or is it apply to everyone, or just to the up close dudes?
Is your bees not spread anyway?
Yes, but rain.
So spread, I think, still means you would cause stress to them if you hit. If you.
Oh, sorry, no. So I'm not going to do that. But I'm just saying, am I in the mix? Is my results going to be risky, or is it still more regular because I'm further back from the fray?
I think it will be risky because you're sort of, if you do a ranged attack at the rats.
Well, yes, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to have to use my. I'm going to have to use my hive tool instead, and go in more of a. I think like a buzzsaw blade, but it's all just bees spinning around. Is what I kind of think of it as. I don't really know what it is, but it sounds cool.
You could call it a buzzsaw.
We can call it a buzzsaw, and we shall. So yeah, I'm still going, but then I guess but I guess we're going for you're going into attack. Then it will be risky.
A
So
hive
yes,
tool
yes,
like that thing that shoots smoke to calm the bees.
Or it could be that just shoots it like a bee Tommy gun shoots the bee like in I think. Cool. Well, that's a good point. So I can't do long range because I'll be there, and if I do close range, I'm getting into it anyway. So it will be either both will be risky. So yes, I've got nothing else I can do. I can fall asleep and the bees take over. That doesn't really help anything. Cool. Well, I'll just have to. I'll just have to attack with that thing. I don't want as fun as it is watching them kill each other. I don't want necessarily.
I think
do any more damage.
Mikey talking to himself about what weird stuff his RPG character might do and not being able to decide should be a podcast.
Should be very exciting.
I can make an anthology series.
The side quests. Cool. Well, I'm just going to go. D2, D10, and we're going to say it's risky then because I'm going with my buzzsaw.
All right.
So come on, let's both be high.
Saw your friends.
Oh, they're both terrible. So it's fine. Doesn't matter.
All right. So.
Why didn't use the dice pool? I'm only doing that for the colours. I don't know better really, but I was just take the first one. It's fine.
I will take the first one because the second one would have
Thank
been
you,
a crit fail as well.
That's true.
All right. So it's D6 stress for you, sir.
Jeez, good lord.
Just the one. Just the one.
The
there.
1d6. Okay, that's nice. Not too bad.
And I'll do for the failure.
Sure. 3. Okay, great.
Oh, no, he rolled the d6. He only took a 1.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. Oh, 1. Oh, just the 1 stress. Cool, lovely.
So you take the 1 stress for the stress,
Great.
and then the failure. Another 1 to your blood.
Fair enough. Nibbly rats.
As your the rats get you back.
Nibbly rats.
Are you on more than 1 on anything?
More than.
On your stress? Do I need to roll Fallout for you?
Yeah, my mind's at 5 now, yeah. But you have to roll.
Mind
You have to roll.
5. Oh dear.
You roll the highest. You roll the highest damaged thing. Is that it?
I think I roll. Yeah. Josh is nodding.
Yeah.
That's what it says on the page. That is pretty much. It says
Well,
whichever
that's-
one makes the most. If you've got a couple that match up, you roll. You pick which makes the most sense in that scenario.
Well, if we're taking mind stress, it makes sense. Yeah, well, that is a case against hoarding stress, I suppose, in mind, and hoping to use anything that does make it very vulnerable to.
Did I not clear your mind stress last time because you got a minor fallout already?
From the last thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw what I chose, did I? I didn't. On my last fallout, I didn't say. Oh, my fallout from the last thing. I was going to take weird.
Okay.
Because she's all fucking weird.
So you would have reset, but that wouldn't have that wouldn't.
Does the fallout resets your stress?
Yes.
Yep.
Just every fallout and all it is.
Yep.
If it's
Okay,
a
cool.
minor fallout, it clears that stress. If it's a major, it clears all of your stress.
Sorry, say that one more time. Minor fallout, it clears the stress from the last thing.
The stress
No.
from the tracker that it applies to. So if you get mind fallout, it will clear your mind stress.
Major clears stress across
All your trackers.
the board.
Yeah.
Great, lovely, cool. Okay, well, it's actually then I'm only on one mind, so there's no fallout for this one. But
You're weird.
But I'm weird. Already weird. But yeah, so I'm doing something unsettling that bothers normal people. So that is just, I think that's just the bees are just making just such a high pitched, buzzing, stressed out noise that doesn't ever stop. And she's kind of like flicking at the bees because there's obsessive behavior and singing. So she's very much humming along with the bees. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing. She's
To combat.
not great. Yes, it says the earliest opportunity the GM can declare that your weirdness puts a useful NPC off. And probably your allies. That's hilarious because that could be ages. she's just singing to her bees as they.
And that is really
Alicia. Yeah.
I think the
Weird.
Rat King is. I think his courtiers are singing a rat song, and then your bees are like joining in.
Matching the pitch. Yeah, it's a really high pitch. Imagine a
Trying
high
to
pitch for a
overpower
rat. The
it.
bees are. That's it.
Um,
Well, I'm only at one mind stress now, so that's fine.
Well, it's a new round. I think you've done 1 damage this round to the rats. But Kael, you must attack Soshar as quickly as possible, so you would probably have the first turn.
Oh, I'm gonna regret that.
I love that this is
Perhaps it is the Rat King that brings the light in this realm. Yes. Yes. It is my brothers who have fallen to darkness. Righto. So, is this going to be risky too, or what?
Just attacking Soshar, it's just normal.
I mean, I think it is a pretty
Normal.
risky action. That. Yeah.
It is risky for Soshar.
Soshar's a big hulking Gnoll. I definitely think there's a risky action.
Let's.
Well, that's a success.
It could have been a 10.
Not a crit, so it's just your normal kill damage.
If this one's the 8.
4. Do you have blood resistance, Soshar?
I have no resistance.
No.
That would be a sensible way to pick abilities. I did not.
Well, to be fair, you dodged 9 earlier, so this is a good trade-off, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take that. So I now have 4.
That's absolutely fantastic. As Kael turns around, a firelight gleaming in his eyes, swipes at you with a fiery brazier.
Yeah, nice. All right, who's next?
I'd like to return the favor, please. I get Soshar would realize though there is obviously more at play here. Kind of get so he's not going to shoot Kael back, but he is going to stare him down. And Soshar's stare down ability does come with the kill D6 ranged ability because he has some really scary eyes. So I'm assuming I can pay back this with the same 2d10.
Are you targeting KL right now?
Oh yeah, because he just hit me.
I think him saying something about Rat King I think we can say that you.
I mean, I still want to use the
that-
stare down, but I'm gonna I'll do it on the rats because I know they're fucking with him, and I'm gonna be like, you fucking better stop it.
I think perhaps he catches he looks into your eyes as you do this, and this is the thing that shocks him out of his. Because was this just a single?
I think
was it
so.
ongoing?
Yeah.
Then this shocks him out of his fervor, and momentarily he drops to his knees, staring at his hands, wondering what he's done and why.
As Kael drops to his knees, catching that glimpse, the rats catch the glimpse and also think, oh shit, potentially, depending on the output of this roll. Is it risky to stare down the rats? Because all I'm doing is really, really aggressive.
You're
staring
doing is
them down.
staring at them.
I love that this is an attack.
Oh, sorry. The reason it works for me on rats is because rather than being sensible and take a resistance, I took the minor ability of legendary on it, so my gaze works on things that shouldn't be scared of me.
Yeah, I was literally just
cool.
checking if stare down works. I remember it was like there's a thing that means it doesn't work against creatures.
Normally
in the dark,
it doesn't,
for example.
but I decided not to be sensible with my picks of abilities, and I picked the one that means I can use it on just about anything.
I mean, you're a big scary Gnoll, so.
So is this not risky?
I'd say this is not risky.
It also doesn't actually, it's got the kill trait, but it doesn't kill. It would scare them away more than anything.
Okay. That makes sense. Hey-ho!
It effectively scares them.
So double stress, upper stress, so it's D8. Kill D8 with your eyeballs.
Whoa, that's cool.
Such a stupid ability.
You've done.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
That's
happy
absolutely
with that. I have very
right.
sensibly built this character.
So the Rat King is defeated
Yeah.
by the
Can't believe
stare
you killed
down.
him with fucking eyes.
Eyes.
Just
Well, I think-
glared him to death in the end.
I think the Rat King was because it was controlling Kael. Maybe something like its psyche saw you, Soshar, like as you got hit by it, you just stared at Kael. And it could see your eyes, and it was almost like the Gandalf thing, like getting its spirit out of Kael, and then it just like loads of the rats just die from psychic connection being severed.
Nice.
Yeah. And then just loads of just like scurrying away, and the crown just kind of clatters to the floor with a big clang.
Boing.
Oh no! Don't go! Don't go! It's only
holding
dead.
onto one.
Eyes. Don't worry about it. Bye, sweet friends.
So
Thank
Grishan,
the
you said-
hive, we've destroyed that monstrosity. Are you two quite finished killing each other?
They were
She says with a smile.
Turn my stare to the eyes over.
you just fucking
News to me,
stared
I
down the
couldn't really
party.
see anything through my new friends.
You need to pay more attention, little one.
Interesting. You're somewhat supercilious, yes? How did you get this particular psychological disorder? We must discuss it later, yes?
You still want the high-pitched buzzing or what?
No, just you being a knob.
No.
Sorry,
I mean,
your character being a knob.
Yeah.
Can we take the crown?
Well, it was Goshan who was most interested in the crown.
Yes, I would like to go and investigate the crown. Generally kind of like probe it for its arcane properties, and see if it has a shard of obscure in it. Or perhaps a clue towards the one that I am absolutely desperate to get. So I would like to go and investigate it.
Right, will you
Guess
detect?
occult and maybe technology? Oh no, because you can only have one domain for a check anyway, so... Is a skill relevant here? Yes, discern. I have the discern skill. So I wonder if I could roll that too.
I think discern works.
Attempting to discern things about this object. Let's have a look in the old bookie book.
Cancelled.
Consult the Book of Armaments. Seeing a dedicated page for skills.
What are you looking for? Discern?
There we go. Yeah, discern, understand the world by drawing on accessible information. I don't think there is a skill, another skill that more properly applies to investigating an object. Mend is to repair something or someone that is broken or build something new. Hunt is to track down someone or something that's trying to get away from you.
I think discern is good.
I think it fits. You just said it works, so I'm doing it. Alright, so I'm going to pick up this crown and look very closely at it with both my eyes and my maddened magical mind. Oh,
It's
a big 9.
Very nice. All right, so this crown of amethyst and stone feels like it's from a distant land, not within the heart. Perhaps the rats gnawed their way into a dimension and found it. In terms of its value as a resource, it is D12 occult, which is pretty good. But it also has the ability, it gives you plus 1d10 on compel checks when worn.
What a fine piece! This was surely wrought by one of the ancients. Perhaps one that I have spoken with in my travels. I wonder.
And then he just kind of like tries to get it over the big like kind of plume on the top of his golden helmet, and it doesn't really fit as a crown, but he kind of like gets it over the plume and then brings it down over onto the top of the helmet.
Feel the voices. Feel them. Oh, I know much more about those wonderful creatures now.
And then just kind of like starts whispering to himself in rapturous oddity.
Yeah, you can probably even feel like the embers, pardon the pun, of the connection to Kael. You can kind of feel that remnants of that mind control.
Yeah, Goshan, just for a second, Goshan will turn towards Kael, and you can't see Goshan's eyes or face because it's all hidden behind the golden mask. But he just kind of cocks his head very slightly.
Yes. Interesting.
It's all's left, kind of the crown. There's a big pile of dead body rats up there, I suppose. And is Goshan's kind of holding it? Is he kind of?
He's put it on.
He put it on his head.
Put it on, okay. Because I think because there's Ambrosia has some kind of interest in the kind of whatever this kind of connection these creatures had with each other. as being a hive mind creature herself. So I don't know if there's much value in trying to discern from the crown of it, or it seems like maybe Goshan's already kind of determined everything he can from the crown in terms of how it was connecting these creatures together.
I mean, probably. If you want to learn information about that, you should probably ask Goshan, I imagine, now.
She seems to not want to reveal an interest in it, so maybe just eyes up the crown and Goshan curiously.
Takes no notice of
No, absolutely.
anyone else is doing at this point. He's lost in his own thoughts.
The bees continue to scream agonizingly.
So annoying. just trying to put put myself in my character's shoes right now. That's so fucking annoying.
Blame them. What do you call them?
Bees.
Fallout. No, never blame the bees. The bees are precious. They're my friends. You leave the bees alone.
Leave the bees alone. Well, if you're done in this place, you can leave the cavern and make your way back to the tavern. What was it called?
Cavern to the
The Last Orders. Last Orders. So you do so.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Are they now actually serving drinks? Because I don't think they were when we originally.
They were serving drinks. So you make it back through the cellar, and you can see those kind of holes, like trans-dimensional holes in the walls, are starting to slowly patch up. And the cellar is once again filled with this acrid-smelling bile. And you'll make your way up to the main room of the tavern, and it's seems as it once was, but the barman turns to you, and I think we were sort of expediting it a bit because we were rushing the last session, but you would have spoken to him and he would have sort of told you sort of the information and sort of offered you a reward. So he turns to you and he's like, "Oh, I see you've got rid of my rat problem. I guess a deal is a deal."
Sorry.
So he gives you a sack o' coin. It's worth D8 in a haven. And he gets out this arcane-looking bottle, and he starts pouring out 4 shots. And he says, and the extra promised reward, a shot of me demon liquor. And you can see the shot glasses are made of bone. And
man.
Yeah, you Soshan, Goshan and Soshar. Thanks, guys.
I only realised that today. That's going to be really unfortunate.
Shush.
I'm committing to it.
It's Goshan and Soshar. Goshan and anyone who has an occult domain will know that
Yes.
demon liquor, is a real thing. And what it does is when you drink it, it gives you prophetic visions of your fondest desires.
Ooh.
So it's up to you whether you drink your shot or not.
Yeah.
I've taken a draft of this wonderful brew for 9,000 years, maybe 3 months. I do not know, but magnificent. Yeah, Goshan. Actually, this is a fun thing. So Goshan lifts the shot and then brings his other hand up to the mouth area of the mask, which looks completely like just one piece, But then he rubs a finger across the mouth, and you see it kind of turn into a little kind of porthole, like a little folding door. And he opens the door, and if anybody is looking, for a fraction of a second, you see like his mouth, and it is grey and slightly shifting, like moving, like as if it's transforming. But you only see like a little moment. He knocks it back, closes the door, and immediately the metal of the mask seals shut again. Oh,
Nice.
God, this is strong stuff.
Anyone else drinking?
Soshar just picks it up, drinks.
You said it reveals like the greatest thing they ever wanted. Is that what you said? Like the kind of the
Fondest desires.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I think Ambrosia needs to kind of quell this buzzing madness swirling around her. So yeah, she tries to drown it out with a bit of a demon liqueur. Unless this NPC is weirded out by her and decides to give her not serve her.
No.
All right.
The barman
If you run
is
a pub, it's a stomach. You've probably got a pretty high bar for weird.
Yes, I think parts of her stomach are half made of wax and wane, I think.
yeah. So what is and Kael, are you drinking?
I think Kael doesn't drink. I think he turns his nose up at the offer of knowing his desires. So, all that I desire is my successful penitence in this realm. Somehow it is linked, I am sure, to this man in the dark. I do not need your liquors when the light of the moon will guide me.
Your loss.
The barman says, "Oh, you mean like that man over there?" No, I'm just joking. Folk round here call him Strider. All right. Well, you can share what this prophetic vision is, or you can keep it to yourselves. It's up to you. If you don't know your character's fondest desire yet.
I do know if I'm saying, but we'll keep it to herself because she wouldn't tell them, and I guess there's no way they'd know if otherwise, would they? I suppose.
Well, you can tell us, Michael Pikel.
Well, Ambrosia has visions of. She has visions of the not that I guess has a physical form, but of whatever that kind of the hive itself is an incredibly powerful force within Heart, or kind of counterposed to the Heart that binds the Apiarist together. So whatever that looks like to her, I suppose, be it some kind of massive swarming center of bees that she's never seen but thinks of or longs for, is what she sees. Is this great connection. And her right in the middle of it.
Is that your enlightenment?
Yes, somehow.
Yeah.
Goshan Demak-Bell sees himself standing at an altar on the top of a large dais in a huge cavern, much of which is darkened, lifting above his head some sort of contraption, like it's sort of glowing and you can't see the shape of it, but he's lifting some sort of construction and just cackling, laughing madly, and then transforming, like his whole body transforming into a sort of much larger humanoid winged creature. And as he transforms in the vision, the cackling just gets louder and louder and less human. That's what he sees.
Soshar would see his son in almost like a school environment. I mean, it's still in the slum. Don't think Soshar's got delusions of what freedom here looks like. But in a sense of in a school of almost like peaceful. But at no point in that vision would he see himself in that.
Sweet.
Selfless.
Is that what you're forced, aren't you, for your calling?
Yeah.
Poor little Gnoll boy
No boy.
doing his maths.
He just
Little
wants to
peek
provide for his family.
Yeah.
Importantly, he wouldn't see any bloody moon symbols or anything to do with that goddamn church anywhere around that. This is no religious school. This is a secular, free of that bullshit school.
Nice.
Yeah. Are those two just they just chill with each other now? They're just like hanging out and drink now, and there's no like follow-up conversation to happen from the hacking at each other and trying to.
In fairness, Soshar didn't hack back. He just stared Kael into compliance.
I think there's probably
Yeah.
there's probably a moment if they sit down when Kael looks at Soshar, he kind of has this liquor that he's not drinking and looks up from it and says, "Brother, I have let myself be overcome by the darkness. Only the light of your stare was able to bring me out, and for that I owe you the greatest of gratitudes."
We are not brothers, and make a move like that again, you will only see darkness.
Oh, snaps on.
Our role here is to bring light to all. Perhaps yet you have yet to see the way. I may help you.
My role is not to bring the light. That is your problem. My duty is to clear the way.
In time, brother.
Ping.
We spent like a year trying to get inner party conflict XP and blades, and we just needed Josh. That was all.
Mr. Conflict.
Or making a good reputation for myself.
It's spicy. I like it.
You
said
how
no
in
one had
campaigns-
forced. I was like, I was willing to take it.
campaigns gone by, it always used to be that my character and Daryl's characters would always immediately, relentlessly bicker over nothing and everything. But yet, never did we try to kill each other.
In the first combat scenario.
Oh dear, the Rat King. All right.
It's going to be a healthy relationship. It's going to be no toxicity.
I think it has a lot of room to blossom.
All right, so we're getting near the end of our first session, so I'm going to end on this. As you're sitting in this tavern, perhaps having your prophetic visions and your sort of quiet, muttered conversations, taking a breather, perhaps, you start to hear this. Well, you start to feel this rumble in the tavern. Glasses start to shake, and then chairs, and then tables, and glasses are falling off the back of the bar and smashing. The barman's like, not even notice. He's just cleaning glasses. Soon, parts of the ceiling and the rafters start to fall down, and then you start to hear this horn sounding. And before you know it, the wall where the door was caves in, and this huge machine steams through the center of the tavern. It's got these huge articulating claws pulling it forward, and it's the size of a steam engine. And it smashes straight through the tavern. Miraculously, not through the part where you are standing, but the other patrons in the bar have just been completely clawed to pieces. As this engine races through the bar, goes through one side, out the other. And as it sort of disappears and you hear it going off into the distance, and then it's just gone, the sound of it is gone, as it sort of tunnels somewhere else. And you just sort of, maybe you've like fallen down, you've taken cover, it's dust, it's debris everywhere. You can sort of see the walls of this tavern are like, they look wooden on the inside, but they're actually like organic on the outside. Like from the outside, it looks like it's been a wound has been punctured in this building. And as you start to pick yourselves up, I think Goshan, you stand up and the dust is everywhere and it's hard to see. And Goshan, you feel the barrel of a gun on the back of your neck. And as the dust kind of starts to settle, and you hear this muttering voice, and that is when Kael, you see through the dust this figure that you saw in your prophetic vision. The elf with the gun in his hand. Pointing it at the back of Goshan's head, and he is muttering, and there's maybe you've got the ringing in your ears from the crash and the steam engine's horn, but as your hearing comes back, you can hear him muttering and saying something like, must kill him, must get rid of him, Goshan Damak Bell. He cannot do what he has done here.
Well. The shadows are upon us now.
He's saying, he's saying, avert the terrible thing. You did it. You'll do it. It's a mercy, really a mercy to do this, to not do that. You saw the dagger, and the wound will never stop bleeding. Not unless it stopped. Never happened. The terrible thing. He's got to avert the terrible thing. And he pulls the trigger.
Whoa! Whoop. One NPC down. So one PC down. Easy.
Lordy.
He pulled the trigger for dramatic effect. It's a short combat. We'll read it start.
Yeah, you want to end on a gunshot. It's fine. Was that the vision he had when he looked at the crowd?
That was the vision he got from his minor fallout that I got to pick.
Oh, that was it. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the vision that Kael had.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just correcting Mikey's misunderstanding.
No, sorry, just double checking.
Oh.
Yowza. That is quite a cliffhanger.
Is that so
big drama?
That is some drama.
I say, is that Soshar's son in the school?
Yes.
He's a good boy.
All minor fallouts are immediately cleared.
Yeah. So did anybody score any beats this session?
I did.
I don't have any beats yet.
Don't think I had the chance to, really.
I had a tenuous one, which I'm going to throw out there and be unsurprised if it's beat back. Which I did have help someone vulnerable with no expectation of repayment, thinking that our flailing blunderbussless chap covered in rats was looking pretty vulnerable. But I think it's tenuous since it was kind of a combat situation.
Yeah, it's always tricky with the combat, isn't it? Because it's like it's a very good reason to do those things anyway.
Exactly. So I'll not be offended if we say that doesn't count it. But I have some interesting choices for next time.
Yeah.
No, I had no chance to dissect or interrogate someone, unfortunately.
I mean, I've got one that I kind of achieved, which was I haven't ticked it off, but it depends how nice you're feeling. But there is betray someone because of your true nature.
You're just gonna tick that one every time, by
Your true
I mean, I was more going to ask someone else to pick a beat for me for next time. I think I liked the idea of getting someone else to give me goals.
Yeah, and I think we'll do this like we did with Blades, where it's like you probably have to do something because it's your beat, rather than saying, "Oh, let me just check if I did any of these things by accident."
Yeah.
I didn't pick any before the session, so I'm quite happy to not have achieved any this time. I'll do something next.
Okay.
So I have one that I definitely did, and one that I could make an argument for because I did deliberately do the thing in this context, although the wording, is iffy. So, but the thing I definitely did was I did definitely take a minor mind fallout. I put myself out there, wanted to go mad, went mad. Great. Licked a rat. Happy about it. Arguable one is, so the other two that I looked at were gain access to knowledge that someone tried to conceal, and put the acquisition of knowledge above preserving the lives of your allies. And when I picked up the crown and put it on, I was doing that directly after seeing the crown command the mind of another person, and previously to that, the mind of like 90 rats to try and kill us all. So it was kind of asking for trouble, but I don't know if it counts of. I wasn't doing it explicitly I was doing it explicitly in the intention to acquire knowledge. I wasn't necessarily doing it consciously as like, this is probably going to put us in danger, but fuck it. So it's, maybe a judgment call.
Well, you can only get one beat.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter.
So yeah, you can you've definitely done the mind one, so we'll just take that one.
Lovely.
And then you can go up to, and then you can pick a new one, I think, for next time.
I'll pick one of the other two, I expect, because those are the things that I wanted to do first. So does that have a mechanical benefit?
Change out what we have.
Sorry,
Say again?
Questions at once.
Speaking of you. Yeah, so you go.
Does that have a mechanical benefit, or is it just like Eternal Glory that we did a beat?
The beats give you abilities.
Oh.
So you'll have a minor ability to unlock.
Oh, sick. That is really cool. Okay. That's really cool, actually. See if I can get myself some sort of a
mind
combat.
fallout's small price to play.
I thought I was doing.
I feel like with these ones, like you could probably just take them once, right? Like each one.
I think
Otherwise, you could really just farm.
Yeah, you just farm the. Yeah, I'm not going to just make myself a bit mad every time and just get all the abilities.
Yeah, it'd also be boring because there's like so many beats. There's also the beat sheet in the handouts, which is the.
I want to take one of those.
Okay.
I'm going to take pity on a fellow traveler in the heart, even though it costs you.
Take pity. On the fellow. Interesting.
Which I feel like could be something interesting to work into a situation.
Indeed. All right. Yeah, so just pop them in the threads on the Discord chat, so then I can, when I'm prepping, I can see which ones you've picked.
How many are meant to have at any one time? Just 2.
You can have up to 2, yeah.
Cool. Is that
yes? My question was
2 minor, 1 major, just 2 total. So if you have 1 major and 1 minor, that's it.
I think 2 total is okay.
Okay.
Because a major is supposed to take you like 5-6 sessions, so
So I picked.
Or just take major blood fallout. I suppose that's just one freebie in there throughout the campaign.
Yeah, I used to have to roll for it. You still like not get it for a while.
Yeah, and it's like pretty bad if you do get it.
I could be like, no, you take fortune fallout.
Yeah, I would have put major blood fallout on mine and take no blood damage for 8 weeks. And I'll be there swinging my brazier, going, "Come on, damage yourself."
But does it being stabbed really affect the mind, the morale more?
Isn't it really quite
For your character.
unfortunate to get stabbed?
Based on today's session, I've picked a major one that I think is fitting off of the forced section.
Nice.
Anything more to share?
So I've picked aid another person who you know and hate that is also in the employ of your masters.
Hey.
I felt like that was a fitting one after today.
I was looking for something suitable.
Not to be a spoil sport, but I'm wondering about the validity of beats where you're just doing things for each other. Maybe that's a little bit spam, like a little bit not in the spirit of it, maybe.
Probably back to Blades. Did that ever come up? Will we ever getting bits of experience of each other? I can't remember, to be honest.
I think it's more with that one. I've got to be doing things to support Kael that I don't. I guess it's pretty easy because Soshar's going to hate everything Kael likes.
So the worry with this is you could just do this next session. You could just.
I think it's got to be. I think with this one, yeah, I would argue, given it's a major one, it has to be a slightly larger goal of Kael's. So, I don't know what Kael's goals are with this prophetic figure he saw, but possibly I don't know if that's going to be something resolved in one session. But I would argue for this major one, I'd only achieve it at a time you feel suitable.
So I think. So the good thing about this, the beat system is, and I've recorded my video, I just haven't had time to edit it, but in that I say, the good thing about it is this is you telling me what you want to see. So in the next few sessions, I will make it so that an NPC, we can work together and make one that you hate.
Okay, I'll change it.
That's my thing.
I'll change mine out to something a little bit still related to what I was trying to achieve with that one, but a little bit clearer in not being so easily achievable. That still ties closely into what I was saying about hating the hatred, but ties me into something a bit more concrete.
Yeah.
Minor one. Oh.
Something I seem to have just learned about this game, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that there aren't predetermined spells. Like, you don't learn spells. If you do magic, different classes can make your magic more reliable or do different things in different ways. But when you do magic, what you are doing is one of the skills, and you describe what kind of spell you're casting and what you're using to cast it. Is that accurate? 'Cause I can't find any spells where I learn fireball and I learn this. Well, it's just because all of the junk mage's minor abilities are about unlocking different types of resources that you can use to power spells. All of them, or unlocking domains and more protection and stuff.
So I saw a spell. There's a spell in the Fallout. Are there spells in the Fallout? You just take Fallout to get spells or something. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Either. Maybe that's one for next week.
Which is an interesting thing.
Yeah.
I need to do a bit more reading in detail, but that's the way it seems to me, which is kind of a cool thing. If true. I'll have to think about what minor ability to take between now and next week.
Michael Pike, are you picking? Oh no, you haven't done your beats yet.
No, nothing high to throw someone off of or anyone to dissect. So Next time, please, mate, if you could. If you could just put someone dissectable on top of a cliff, that'd be really
there's
helpful.
a lot of dead people around now.
This is true.
Just go for it, mate.
And I did mention
Don't
the
be-
tavern that you're in seems to be weirdly organic.
Okay, I like that.
You just dissect a wall.
I'll
that-
make a note. So the pub is organic.
Okay, let's say retcon.
Oh,
The one of the crawling the train steam engine mechadendrites, one of them stabbed through the barman. And you can see, and he's just like, it looks like organic matter. He's like bleeding like an aloe vera plant.
ooh.
And he's just still like just cleaning his glass.
Sorry, what? What? Sorry, he's been impaled and just doesn't notice.
Yep.
He didn't seem to notice anything that was going on, so there's something weird
Oh,
going on.
we did mention sorry, the earthquake was yes, okay. Oh, so I lost at the earthquake. I thought one thing burst through the wall, there'd be pandemonium, but no, it's even past the.
Either he is as immune in some way, or more likely, there's a dimensional thing going on where this whole horrible tooth machine and gunman situation is only happening to us. It's not happening to them.
I cast detect illusion.
Protect good and evil.
Create an illusion of a giant boat. Do you remember
Yes. Oh, do I?
Oh, yeah.
Well, why was it always a boat? Did it have to be a boat?
that? It just
I felt like it was always a
to
boat.
be.
I feel like it was always a boat.
It was not very often, but more than that made it
I think
weird.
it was at least 2 or 3 times it was a boat.
More than a coincidence.
It only happened twice, but it's weird that it happened twice.
That's what. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. All right, cool.
I love how weird this game is. Sorry, I know
that's great.
we're late, but I just wanted to say that was awesome sessional. Really enjoyed that, and it's so weird, and I love it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, everyone's doing just bizarre,
It's so
weird
cool.
things.
yes.
I guess at some point it was quite numb to like my character's being weird, but like compared to what's going on, it's not that weird. Like, you know what I mean? I guess our levels of like, what's the right word? Desensitized to weirdness is going to kind of I don't know, settle in. At some point.
Finally, you found an RPG where Mikey isn't the weirdest thing in the room.
Brilliant.
It's not that weird. It's just
That's
a-
not weird.
this is just my last fever dream I had.
Exactly.
Rat kings and crawling interdimensional steam engines. Nice. Alrighty, well,
Hell
we're
yeah.
now in the adventure proper. So
Whoop whoop.
let the hype train continue.
Unleash the bees of war.
Choo choo.
Whoa. And you will be able to travel to a landmark, and we'll see what that's like, and you can recover some stress.
Would it
Well,
be
maybe
a
Kael will do a
landmark
little
unvisited in decades? In which case, let me go and change my beat.
Do you think perhaps we could do the specific thing that gets me the point? Oh, this is great.
I mean,
This
even
is
though
great.
I'm supposed to do the things that you make beats for, like, it still feels jammy when you said like that.
Sorry, I have not picked that one.
Some of these sound too easy, but we'll see. I was supposedly too stingy in Blade, so we'll see. I'll check the proper meta ratio of beat completes to sessions. Well, I think it says in the book, actually, if you want a quick run through of the campaign, you can actually increase the amount, I think.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But we're on the slow burn, you guys. It's on a slow burn.
That's
I'm all
it.
for it. I'm all for the slow burn.
Slow
Yeah.
heartbeat.
So
Slow heart burn.
we're at 50
Funny
BPM, baby.
Delightful.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you, Ollie.
Great sesh, dudes.
No
Top
problem.
stuff.
Cheers, GM.
Nice. See you next time.
Thank you
Chat
very
very
much.
soon.
Bye bye.